Those now struggling at the bottom of the Makuuchi division. If they've got a bad result so far, there's a very good chance they'll drop down into the Judo division, and that will mean a loss of salary. Everything depends on the rankings. So at the start of day 13, Chio Taikai leads with 10 wins and 2 losses. And behind him, 2 wrestlers, Asashoryu with 9-3 and Miyabiyama also with 9-3. And then a step behind, 4 wrestlers with 8 wins and 4 losses, Kaio, Dejima, Hokutoriki and Tokitsuumi. Although Tokitsuumi got badly injured yesterday. Well, there we see appreciative fans and school groups come to encourage their favourite wrestlers. And on the day 13, it's a full house. All the seats are occupied, which is the thing that pleases the Sumo Association the most. Now over to Aminishiki, first of our bouts. He's fighting Akinoshima. Akinoshima, veteran, 36 years old, looking a bit feeble, it has to be said, in this basho. Only had 4 wins so far. Well, he got Aminishiki right to the edge there, but I think he got it. They both went down, twisted at the end there by Aminishiki, but Akinoshima gets the referee's nod, so not quite as feeble as I said. That was his 5th win, but it's getting near the end of this basho, and 5 wins at this stage, not so good. That was Aminishiki's 7th loss. Now we move on. It's Jumonji. He's got 7 wins so far. Another win here will give him his Kachikoshi. That's the magic number, 8 wins. Here fighting Takanotsuru at 175 kilos, some 20 kilos heavier. Takanotsuru comes up rather slowly, relying on his weight there. Jumonji cracks in hard, keeps the pressure on, and manages to hustle Takanotsuru out without too much trouble. Takanotsuru could have come up a bit quicker there. He's struggling, he's only got 4 wins so far. That's the Kachikoshi for Jumonji. Next out, Hokutoriki. He's waiting for Kyokushuzan. Well, in sumo, good sumo is pushing sumo, driving the other one out the ring. The opposite of that is hiki sumo, that's pulling them forward and down. Hokutoriki tends to do that. Kyokushuzan on the right there, playing a little bit of a gamesmanship at this stage, waiting for Hokutoriki to settle down. Delaying his hands down, then very quick pop down with his 2 fists. Meant to take his time when he does that, but the referee doesn't do anything about it. But he grabs Hokutoriki and pulls him down. So a hikiotoshi win there. 8 wins for Kyokushuzan, Kachikoshi. Still 2 more bouts to go by the end of the basho. So that's Kachikoshi for him, already better than his last 2 basho. Now we have Korean Kasugao fighting Kasuganishiki. Kasugao from the Kasugayama stable and Kasuganishiki from the Kasugano stable. Quite easy to get confused with these 2. Both around the 150 kilo mark. Referee giving them some guidance there on the crouch down. For both wrestlers, more or less on the belt, not quite, 1 hand apiece. But there's the overarm throw that does it. Kasugao bears down with his left arm and tips Kasuganishiki down with uwatenage. Overarm throw from the Korean. That's 6th win for him. If he can win 2 more bouts, that'll be Kachikoshi. This is Tochinohana. Well, he's at my gasho of 15. That's right down the bottom of the rankings. He's on the brink of demotion. His last basho only had 7 wins. The one before that was 6 wins. Here fighting Toki. He's got 3 wins so far, so it's a very poor basho for him. But there he beats Toki. Much heavier than he is. Hustles him over the edge with yorikiri. 4th win for Tochinohana. And 9th loss for Toki. Toki having a bad basho. Previous basho only got 4, so he's suffering a bit. Physical condition and injuries have a lot to do with their results, of course. Now Tamarikido fights Wakanoyama on the left. Wakanoyama comes out low, as always, tends to be too low. He can be slapped down. He's now got his hand on the belt. He's pushing in hard, but there's a reverse of position. Back to the center again. As you see, it's just a few short steps, but there, right at the end, Tamarikido is being pushed, but he leans down, grabs the back of Wakanoyama's thigh, and that's enough to drop him down to the clay surface of the dohyo. Tamarikido's 7th win. He's doing quite well. Now we have Buyuzan. His major task in sumo is to master dayashi. That's the forward foot movement as he attacks and keeps attacking. Here fighting Kotonowaka, who he's fought twice before, beaten him once. Now there you see Kotonowaka is giving him a bit of a display of what to do. Moving his feet forward and pushing at the same time. That's the difficult thing in sumo, to push the opponent and keep moving forward. Of course, they're resisting, so you've got to get that momentum going and keep the momentum. Kotonowaka wins that one, 6-1 for him, 6th loss for Buyuzan. That's Kaio. He has good bashos and bad bashos. Chiotaikai. These are the people in with a chance to win the Emperor's Cup at the end of this tournament. It's Kaio with his attendants coming in. It's Tsukebito, as they're called. And this is the inside view of the Osaka Prefectural Gymnasium. You can see the crowd going right up to the dohyo. Now we have next out Miyabiyama, who split his lip a couple of bouts ago. Got it taped up. And he's fighting Takamisakari. They fought 3 times in the past. Miyabiyama's won 2. And Miyabiyama's got a chance. He's got 9 wins. He's still mathematically in the title race. Needs to win everything from now on. Takamisakari, 6 wins. Good hard start by both wrestlers. Miyabiyama more or less gaining ground, pushing Takamisakari back, gives him a bit of space. Takamisakari occupies it. Miyabiyama drives him back to the edge again, keeps him on the edge. Takamisakari gets that arm right round the back, and as he does so, Miyabiyama steps out. It's a very small ring, this, for these such big men. Few steps, slight twist and a turn, and the fortunes of these Rikishi changed dramatically. And that was 4th loss for Miyabiyama. Well, he needed that win. Now, this would have been Tochinonada and Tokitsuumi, but Tokitsuumi had this awful fall yesterday when he was fighting Takanonami. Let's just watch it. This is yesterday's bout. Now, look at that splits. That's 170 kilos on him. Already his nose was bleeding. He got battered in that bout, and then his legs went wide, and Takanonami just fell on top of him, squashed him down. So here, Tochinonada gets an easy victory there, and 8th win and kachikoshi for him. Kotoryu, well, he's on the end of a long losing streak. He's got 7, started off with 5 straight wins, then he went straight into 7 straight losses. He's still fought 13 times before. Well, there it's Kyokutenho who spins Kotoryu over and down with hatakikomi. Kyokutenho, 7th win for him. Kotoryu marks up his 8th loss and makekoshi. Tamanoshima, he's doing well. He's got 7 wins so far. Fights Tosonoumi with 6 wins. They fought 6 times in the past. Tamanoshima's won 4 of those. Both around the 155 kilo mark, which is about average for this division, but it's Tosonoumi there who drives Tamanoshima back, gets him on a run, and straight arms him out with Oshidashi. 7th win for Tosonoumi. His 2 previous bashos, he had 8 wins each time, so he's getting closer to that. May even go better than that. Next out, Dejima. Today's his birthday, 29th birthday. Against Kaiho, who's also 29. Both of these ex-amateur champions in sumo. Very careful start there. Kaiho closes the gap much quicker, locks in tight with the left arm, gets his leg behind Dejima. Dejima recovers, reverses it, takes him the other way, still going for the leg, picks it up, takes him right to the edge, and shoves him out. Very neat win there by the smaller wrestler. There was something like 40 kilos difference in weight between the two of them. Kaiho, very competent wrestler. His face never changes, wins or loses. Serious wrestler. Been known to train on during public holidays when the stables theoretically are at rest. Kaiho on his way out for his bout against Chio Taikai. Before that we have Wakano Sato and Takano Nami. Oh, Chio Taikai staring into space there a bit. Now we have Wakano Sato, 160 kilos against tall Rikishi Takano Nami. These two have fought 14 times. Wakano Sato's won 9 of those 14. Takano Nami doing quite well, got 7 wins so far. It's as much as he got in the last basho, so could go over that. Wakano Sato locking in tight, 2 arms round, shoves his stomach in. Gives Takano Nami what he wants. Takano Nami loves those fighters who wrap both arms around his middle, because he's got the technique for that, but Wakano Sato did it the hard way, but kept Takano Nami on the move and hustled him out with yorikiri. Now Chio Taikai, Kaiho, these two have fought each other 22 times in the past, each has won 11, but Kaiho has won the last 3. Now, Kaiho's a big wrestler, he's 175, that in theory can stop Chio Taikai's charge. Kaiho, when he's strong, he's very strong, he's Yokozuna strength, potential there. He's won 3 tournaments in the past. The last one was in July 2001. Chio Taikai's won 2 tournaments in the past. The last one was July 2002. There's the Chio Taikai charge, but he jumped the gun. So if Kaiho can stop him dead and get his hands on the belt, then that will be his tactics. That would be the way to stop Chio Taikai. But Chio Taikai got him moving back there, but then Kaiho just pulled away, turned away sideways, inashi they call it. It's like a door opening, and Chio Taikai went sailing through. That's after the slam, he bounced into him, got him moving back, and then Kaiho just turned. And that's 3rd loss for Chio Taikai. That's opening up the chances now for Asa Shoryu to come through, the new Yokozuna. Well, let's watch that one again. There's the charge, there's the movement backwards, there's the turn to the side, little bit of assist on Chio Taikai's arms, and down he goes. Kaiho with 9 wins. Now we have Asa Shoryu, the new Yokozuna, fighting Kotomitsuki. They fought 11 times. Asa Shoryu's won 5 of those. Kotomitsuki's got a bad left knee that's been plaguing him this basho. I suspect Asa Shoryu is going to unleash a barrage of thrusts. There he goes, going for the head, locking his arms around, takes 2 hands on the belt and just lifts Kotomitsuki up. Huge lift there. Suridashi, lift up and over the edge and down. 10th win for Asa Shoryu. Let's watch that one again. There's the thrust to the throat, Nodowa Zeme. More thrust to the throat, driving him back the whole time, decreasing the amount of space available behind Kotomitsuki. That's the name of the game. Take the space away from them. Then to the edge, here's a huge lift, and over he goes. Suridashi win there for Asa Shoryu. At the end of day 13, things are livening up a little bit. 2 wrestlers, each with 10 wins and 3 losses. That's Asa Shoryu and Chio Taikai, and behind them Kaiho and Miyabiyama with 9-4. Stay with us. We'll be back very shortly after the break.